Holidays, leaders, and peak performers. I wanted to record one last video for the year of 2025, wishing everyone a very happy holiday season ahead. I wanted to also put out a little bit of a challenge to you as well as myself. That is the challenge of in the midst of all of the gift giving that we are about ready to experience, the Amazon lists that we have and the daily deliveries that are coming to our homes and offices. I want to remind you that some of the best gifts that we can give and receive are not in boxes and are not something we can wrap. And I want to encourage you to give yourself the gift of being this holiday season. And what I mean by that is we are so caught up in all the things that we need to get done before the holidays and before the end of the year. We have, of course, the preparation for a family gathering or a friend gathering. We have all the things we want to close out for the year in our business and in our personal lives. And then many of us are trying to get a jump start and planning and preparing for the year ahead. And that's a whole lot of doing. We need to also allot time for simply being. I read an article just a couple days ago about professional athletes, elite athletes, and how critical and how much they prioritize rest and recovery. And as business professionals, that is usually the last thing on our mind, if it's ever on our mind, or it's the last thing we give ourselves permission to do. But here's what we know. When we step away from the computer, when we get outside of the walls of our office, when we are out in nature, we are enjoying time with friends and thinking nothing about business, that is when the great ideas come. That is when we unlock a challenge or an obstacle that we've been up against for days or weeks or months. When we are in nature, when we are just, again, out of kind of stepping outside of our bottle, as you've all heard me talk about, we have a new perspective. Our brain actually operates at different frequencies, and being in the state of being allows us to see things differently, experience things differently. And it's often when we have those moments of aha. So, as you're making your lists and scheduling every last minute in your calendar, I want to encourage you and challenge you to make sure that you are giving yourself the gift of being, that you allow yourself the rest and the relaxation and the recovery that your body and brain needs. Treat yourself like an elite professional athlete and see what happens when you give yourself that gift of being. The possibilities are endless, and I would love to hear what does come up for you. I look forward to being a part of your 2026, and again, wishing everyone a very happy and healthy holiday season.